Yo, what is going on, guys? We are back today for a very, very exciting video. It's going to be all about Thanos, but not this old, lame, garbage Thanos. No. Out with the old and in with the brand spanking new. We got Deathless Thanos' full deep dive here that just dropped today, about 2 hours ago. And then we also have his spotlight. Also, look how sick he looks here, man. Oh my gosh. So we're going to be diving into all of that today. This video is going to be solely focused on Deathless Thanos. If you guys want another video like this for Isofiend, go ahead and let me know in the comments. But this one is dedicated to Thanos. Thanos is so cool, so exciting, and just like, he deserves his own video. I don't want to talk about anyone else with him. Just Deathless Thanos. So let's start with the deep dive. And before we get into anything, I think I'm going to put in the title, but like this guy is my first rank 4. I haven't seen the deep dive yet. I haven't fully read and understood his spotlight in depth. I did like a once over like a week ago when the CCP got first access to it. That was it. And I've already decided I'm taking him to rank 4. Like I just we'll talk more about that later, but yeah, let's get started.
Champion deep dive. Today, we're talking about Deathless Thanos.
Oh my god, he looks so
You've
good.
waited a long time for this one, so
goddamn right I have.
It's time to get into it.
Some nice looking damage, dude. Oh, let's go, boys. Let's see. Show me, Mike. Show me the power.
Thanos enters the contest after a long reign in deep space, granting him immunity to Cold Snap, Frostbite, and Poison effect.
So right off the bat, Cold Snap, Frostbite, Poison. Mainly cold and poison immunities. That's solid. That's solid. So, Cold Snap immunity, that means Kate's not going to be able to do anything to him on defense, which is great. And, you know, Iceman counter, who cares about that? It's mainly Kate can't take him on defense. That's what's really good there. And then Poison immunity is one of the best general immunities in the game, because Poison, unlike any other damage over time debuff, also reduces your healing. So, be immune to that. Also, the infinite debuff from the Recoil Masteries, that is fantastic. So, pretty if there had to be 2 immunities, those are probably 2 I want. Oops.
X. The first time Thanos loses a multiple of 25% of his max health, he gains a 40% protection passive for 2 seconds. This is paused during the opponent's
like
special attacks
who he's fighting.
and is
that on
unaffected by
purpose.
ability accuracy modification. Now, Thanos gains 1 necrotic energy when landing a hit. As a defender, he gains 2 when his opponent strikes him or his block. He starts each fight with
Necrotic
an indefinite
energy.
15% energize buff. This is increased by 0.5% flat per necrotic energy, and when this energize is removed or prevented, it restores itself after 8 seconds. And for every 10 necrotic energy he would gain, Thanos gains a counterpunch charge for 24 seconds. Maxing out at 2 stacks. These charges are consumed to go unstoppable when blocking a basic attack
Killmonger
that isn't
ability
well
here.
timed,
Oh yeah, and he's fighting
and
Killmonger.
on the final hit of special attacks. If Thanos would gain a counterpunch charge while at max stacks, he instead gains an unstoppable passive for 3 seconds. Gaining
3 seconds is
unstoppable
pretty long.
inflicts a panic debuff for 5 seconds.
And you just keep refreshing that.
Panic prevents miss and evade.
That's fire.
Also,
fire.
interrupting the opponent's attack with a heavy or, while unstoppable, grants 5 necrotic energy, and pauses personal furies and armor shattered for 8 seconds.
Wait, what? Intercepting pauses all that? Hold on, let me watch that part again.
Opponent's attack with a heavy or, while unstoppable. Also, interrupting the opponent's attack with a heavy or, while unstoppable, grants 5 necrotic energy, and pauses personal furies and armor shattered for 8 seconds. Now,
That's so
charging ahead
nice.
after landing a non-combo ending attack inflicts a stun passive for 0.75 seconds. Each hit of his heavy either pulverizes 1 armor up effect or inflicts an instant corrosion if no armor is present. Corrosion deals physical damage increased depending on if the opponent's armor rating is reduced. And on the final hit, or when canceling this attack with a special 1 or 2, he consumes 30 necrotic energy to inflict a non-stacking armor break debuff and an armor shattered debuff for 16 seconds. Now, let's check out his special attacks. On activation of his special 1, he gains a Fury buff for 16 seconds, and each hit following has a 40% chance to grant an additional Fury. Also, he consumes 20 necrotic energy if he has 20 or more. If energy was consumed in this way, the chance is 100% instead.
Oh,
After
okay,
the
that's how you
final
ramp him quick.
He gains
Okay.
a non-stacking Genesis passive for 10 seconds, allowing Thanos to passively regenerate 2% of all damage taken by the opponent. With the special 2,
Dude, that regen is... Let me hear again what he said there. So...
for 10 seconds, allowing Thanos to passively regenerate 2% of all damage taken by the opponent.
2% of all damage taken by the opponent. Dude, all the healing and regen and abilities we get on champions nowadays, it's like based off of missing health, scaling with missing health and all this, and it's like like okay, you know, when you're missing health, but dude, I want regen that keeps me topped off at full health. You know, that's the way regen used to be way back in the day before 12.0 with like Doctor Strange and Ghost Rider. Like their regen was so much better. Now every champion is like missing health. This finally seems like really good, incredible regen again. Oh, I love it.
With the special 2, some projectiles in this attack are nothing but a bad dream. The real ones have a fiery glow and ignore 80% of the opponent's block proficiency and armor rating. Each hit inflicts a 50% corrosion
the block
for 8 seconds and consumes 15 necrotic energy to apply 2 additional
corrosion.
debuffs. As a
That looks
defender,
nice. Nice
Thanos
DOT.
consumes 10 necrotic energy to start a 0.75 second timer when the opponent dodges backward during this attack. Dodging again while it's active inflicts an instant corrosion.
You gotta be careful on that special 2 Dex. Interesting. It's gonna be a little bit tricky. I'm excited to try fighting him.
Special 3!
For sure.
The first time this attack is used, Thanos increases his maximum necrotic energy by 20. He also gains 1 more energy when striking the opponent with medium attacks. And he inflicts an indefinite corrosion passive, maxing out at 10 stacks. Now, let's check out his signature ability.
Yeah, what's that sig do, Mikey?
When awakened, at the start of his first fight each quest as an attacker, he gains up to 30 necrotic energy. This does not grant counterpunch charges
That's
and cannot
good.
happen again until his teammates win a fight. Also, his personal effects expire up to 40% slower and gain up to 100% increased ability accuracy, scaling with necrotic energy. And his personal protections gain up to plus 1% flat potency per necrotic energy. Now, let's take him out for a spin in the champion rotation.
God. Dude.
To begin, perform your heavy to consume your starting energy and inflict your armor shatter debuff. From here, strike the opponent to build back your necrotic energy. Passing a multiple of 10 will grant a counterpunch charge, and you'll gain more charges if you attack the opponent while unstoppable. Once you pass 20, use your special 1 to gain your Furies. Build back to another while utilizing that counterpunch to keep your effects paused, and then launch again to max out your Furies at 8 stacks. Take advantage of your Genesis passive to regen 2% of the damage dealt to the opponent. Then, make your way up to Special 2, building energy, and then launch to inflict your corrosion debuffs and watch the opponent melt before your eyes. Now, in a shorter fight, you probably won't need to max out those Furies. So, after your first Special 1, just rush up to your Special 2 and remind the opponent why Thanos is inevitable. Also, that panic debuff when Thanos goes unstoppable can be very useful for countering both miss and evade. So, make sure to consistently keep that counterpunch going in matchups where you need that utility. And hey, keep in mind, his Armor Shattered reduces the ability accuracy of armor-up effects by 200%. So, you won't need to worry about armor-ups against those pesky tech defenders, allowing you to repeatedly launch those specials and profit from the big yellow numbers and massive damage over time.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you for watching this Champion Deep Dive.
Oh, that is a... I'm so glad they kept that winning animation. That looks so good. I like this comment. It's funny. First rank 4 decided. That was easy. Okay, dude. I don't even know where to begin. Is there anything else?
Deathless Thanos. And hey, if you enjoyed the video and want to see more, click subscribe, like, comment, and share.
We liked.
And if you haven't already, join the official Marvel Contest of Champions Discord and come discuss. And remember, we'll see you in the Battle Realm.
Dude. Holy crap. Okay, let's pull up his his spotlight so we can really see any part of his abilities we want and talk about it. Dude, like the damage, the regen, the utility, like it's all there. The defensive potential, every little bit of goodness that I want in like really good champions, it's there. All the criteria for my first rank 4 is met with this guy. Damage, utility, defender strength, cool champion. Like, this is Thanos, dude. Doesn't get cooler than this. Deathless Thanos. So let's read here. In years past, champions from the Death Realm staged an assault on the Battle Realm. They were led by Twisted Simulacrum? What is that? Of the Mad Titan, who distilled from the unique energies of their pocket, of this pocket universe. 6 new Infinity Stones were spread discord and destruction. Now, it's weird seeing Discord like outside of the Discord app, you know. But now he has to return to lead his Deathless Elite in a campaign of terror against the contest and its meager defenders. So Thanos' prestige here. Let's compare that on Aunt May here. Let's pull up the prestige list, because if I'm gonna rank for him, you know, I ideally hope that he has good prestige. Not that it really matters, but let's just put this to 7-star rank 3, and let's see what the highest prestige possible is. So the highest prestige possible right now is 28,024 from Onslaught, and Deathless Thanos is clocking in at 27,360. So let's see where that puts him. 27,360. 27,360. Need a little bit more rows. Okay, so it looks like right down here. So he's top 20. Was it 60 what? 60. Yeah, so he's right under Arcade. So he's 20th exactly in prestige. Or this might be under might not be updated actually. Aunt May hasn't been updated in months, so might not be the most accurate, but you get the idea. He has decent prestige. Not insanest, but decent. I thought he would have higher prestige, you know. I thought maybe he'd have the highest, or second, or third, or at least be top 5. A little disappointed he's not, honestly. I feel like he deserves it. Like, what is prestige, really, when you think about it, you know? What champion deserves to have high prestige? It's Deathless Thanos, in my opinion. A champion that takes an entire year to collect. Like, if there's ever a time for a champion to have high prestige, I feel like it's now. But whatever, not the biggest deal. Here we have his champion attributes. So he has a 4 out of 5 survivability. I think mainly because that regen and all that protection makes him a tanky boy. We have 4 out of 5 in the damage, 3 out of 5 in the ease of use, 3.5 in utility, and 4 out of 5 defender strength. Yeah, I approve of these attributes. These sound pretty good to me. Yeah. All right, let's take a read here. So the Deathless Titan is a relentless ball of destruction. He gains specials more quickly, gets access to openings with counterpunch, ramps up with big furies, and shatters his opponent's armor, all while healing off their pain. He's also the first champion with access to corrosion, a new damaging effect that hurts even more when the opponent's armor is reduced. So he has a lot of really good sounding abilities. All right, I definitely want to check out some of the dev notes here. So Thanos has a rather unusual combination of immunities, and his protection mechanic makes it difficult to take him out with a single burst of damage. Note that the protection doesn't stop damage that takes him below a threshold. It just insulates him from further harm. Okay, we have his necrotic energy. So the Sig ability sounds very, very important, which is, you know, I started saving Sig stones long before I ever knew what Deathless Thanos was going to be capable of, but I had a feeling that, you know, it'd probably be a good idea to give Sig stones to this guy, and that is 100,000,000% the case. I'm going to be taking him right to Sig 200. It's going to be my first 7-star Sig 200. Absolutely, because once we awaken him, there's probably not going to be another way to awaken him for people that have him. Hopefully there becomes some way to get him for people that are missing out eventually. You know, I think Kabam wants to respect everyone that did put in the work over the last year. I know it's disappointing to everyone who doesn't have access to this champion, but, you know, everyone who put in the hard work needs to get the champion and have a chance to enjoy them before it being opened up to the rest of the game. For everyone who, you know, didn't put in as much hard work and time and everything, I understand it's frustrating, but that's the way it's got to be to make everyone happy. You know, I hope eventually they open it up to ways to get Deathless Thanos for everyone else. Like Spiker is missing out on the first 2 Deathless champs, Guillotine and King Groot. So eventually I'd love to get Deathless Thanos on that account. But yeah, really excited to get him on the main. But yeah, definitely gonna be taking him to max Sig because you could start with 30 of his necrotic energy right off the bat, and he maxes out at 60. So you can start with half of your max, like, energy. Like, that is insane. And yeah, so for each necrotic energy, you're also just gonna have increased power rate, which is great. So necrotic energy represents Thanos' connection to the dead universe from whence he came. And is the battery that powers the rest of his kit. The most immediate consequence is listed here. Thanos has up to 45% extra combat power rate as an attacker and up to 75% extra as a defender. Oh yeah, I just realized that is going to be so annoying on defense. There's going to be so many more specials. Oh god. Alright, we're going to another depth note here. Mastering Thanos' counterpunch is the key to him both offensively and defensively as an attacker. Learning to block but not parry to go unstoppable. Create your openings will let you stay on the offensive and will ramp your energy and pause your effects as well. Note that using this to interrupt the opponent's medium dash attack counts as an intercept for other nodes and synergies. That is completely true. As a defender, you'll want to always be watching Thanos to be at 2 counterpunch. Once he is, assuming you can't enter unstoppable, slow down and let 1 expire. Yeah, because then he's just going to go passively unstoppable for like 3 seconds. It's going to be crazy. Heavy tech here. Armor Shatter is back with some updates. Its glossary entry shows its reduction to power ability accuracy has been expanded to affect passives as well, but the anti-robot clause has been left out as a special benefit for only Medusa and Vision Arcus. Note that the pulverize effect allows you to control any armor up still active when you apply Armor Shatter. Yeah, that sounds really good. It's similar to what Beta Ray Bill has, or it might be the exact same as what he has to pulverize armors. So that's nice. Our special one, whether you have enough energy to gain the full benefit or not, the special will ramp you to better damage output. The Genesis passive will feel familiar for fans of Guillotine, as with her kit, Thanos will even heal all damage taken by his opponent, even if self. Wait, what? Oh, no. I misread that first. Yeah, no, that's what I thought. Okay. For some reason I was thinking there's a synergy that made his better there. I don't know why I read that. I read it weird. Alright, special 2 though. I wonder if there's any defense. Yeah, there is. Okay, defensive notes. Alright, so as an attacker, the special is your primary source of damage. Corrosion is a new damage type that deals physical damage and increases damage up to 100% based on reduction in the opponent's armor rating. Hold on though. Speaking of synergies, I have synergies on the mind now because I want to see what all the synergies are going to be. Hopefully they're listed in here. We'll take a look at the card for sure. But getting back to this. So, corrosion deals physical damage. Interesting. So, Dazzler takes no damage from physical if she's Sig 1. So, Dazzler could maybe be a Thanos counter. Maybe. And it increases its damage up to 100% based on reductions in the opponent's armor rating, like from Armor Shatter. The special deals much more damage with 8 Furies and Armor Shattered than without. I bet. So, as a defender, be sure to watch Thanos' animation for which hits are the real ones, and try to only dodge those. Indiscriminate attempts to dex will be punished, but deliberate dodges will actually drain necrotic energy and work in your benefit. So this sounds good, but I have no idea what it's going to actually be like until I try it for myself. So I'm going to reserve my defensive opinion for now until I've experienced it myself. And then the special 3, So a classic ramp specialist improves the energy economy for the rest of the fight. Also locks in some permanent background damage. No, this will benefit the special one Genesis passive. So what does this do again exactly? Draws on the power of the evolution zone, increasing his maximum necrotic by 20. So that makes his max 80. And then he gains, yeah, gaining more on mediums. That sounds nice. And then inflicts an indefinite corrosion passive. Oh, that's great. Just a permanent passive. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, and then, oh, there is synergies. Okay, good. Then we have the crazy awaken ability here. So let's read the whole thing. Personal effects expire up to 40% more slowly and gain up to 100% increased ability accuracy, scaling with necrotic energy. These bonuses are half once you had 0 energy. So your fury, your necrotic energy, your panic debuff, your armor break, your armor shatter, all of that will expire 40% more slowly. That sounds incredible. And then at the start of the fight, you can gain, again, yeah, up to 30 of his necrotic energy. I think this is like scales with Sig. So like the more Sig stones you put in, the more energy you're going to start with. I think it's this that scales. And that doesn't grant counter punch. That's good. And then personal protections gain 1% flat potency per necrotic energy. So yeah, this is like very reminiscent of Thing's signature ability of gaining 1% protection passive for his rock stacks. And you know, but based off Thing's Sig, like you need to get him to high Sig for that to scale. This looks like it doesn't scale with levels, but very, very good signature ability. Definitely worth taking to max, in my opinion. Alright, so this signature ability gives you a lump sum of energy up front, enough to armor shatter, and some strong incentives to keep high energy throughout the fight. Note, this bonus is built around the base maximum of 60, and so is even stronger after a special 3. The lump sum of energy follows rules similar to those for the Odin Sleep mechanic. Note that this personal effect includes passives. And then as a defender, Thanos will start with a stronger energize, some more protection against neutralized effects, and threaten to bring incoming damage to a grinding halt with his improved protection. Dude, there's just so much in this kit. Like, really excited to use him in Battlegrounds, offensively and defensively. So excited. Alright, now let's see the synergies. Because we've had the Korean challenges announced, and we're going to be using a Deathless team. So let's see how they synergize together. So we have Deathless Guillotine, Deathless Harvester. So with Deathless Guillotine, the amount of max health required to gain a new soul is decreased by 2%. For Deathless Thanos, for each personal debuff on the opponent, gain 200% critical damage rating. I don't really like that. I would much prefer it to just be 200 critical rating to increase my crits. I don't care nearly as much about critting harder. So that synergy kind of mid for Thanos, I would say. What do we got next? Deathless Reaper. So with King Groot, gain an undermine buff during special attack. That sounds pretty good for him. Deathless Thanos, personal Genesis passives gain 30% increased duration. Yeah, that's not bad. It's good. What else we got? Deathless Processor. So Vision, upon triggering immunity, burns 50% of a bar of power from the opponent. Huh? It reduces the opponent's power below any full bar, gain a phase charge. This ability has 12% second cooldown. Sounds decent. Thanos. Wait. You gain immunity to power burn and power drain effects. That's not bad. Okay, that's pretty good. Alright, what else we got? We got Deathless Arbiter with She-Hulk. Intercepting the opponent inflicts a personal trauma. Okay, I don't know how she works, so I don't know if that's any good or not. Deathless Thanos, though. Intercepting the opponent inflicts an instant corrosion. Oh, that is good. Because we know how easy it's going to be to intercept with him with the counterpunch charges, so that's just more damage. Instant corrosions. Okay, that sounds pretty good. Then we have, what is this? More? Well, it looks like these synergies are just for the synergy champs, not for Thanos himself. So Guillotine. Soul expires 30% more slowly based on how much more max health the opponent has. The Guillotine, additionally the first hit of Special 1 nullifies a buff. Oh my god. They finally buffed her Special 1 from doing absolutely nothing. That's crazy. Put it in her kit, not a synergy. Bruh. Alright, we got Deathless King Groot. Malice bonus to Fury potency can continue to build to a maximum of 200% after 200 seconds. That sounds good. I'm not a King Groot expert. Vision Deathless, gain immunity to reverse power, to reverse controls. Additionally, after the opponent activates special attack, Vision power burns 1 bar of their power. If this burns at least 50% of a bar, gain 1 personal phase charge. Dude, these champions sound so much better with their synergies. My lord. Alright, Deathless She-Hulk gave me the rupture effects. That sounds great. The black share of She-Hulk's personal debuffs in the Paramaster can only be reduced by skill champs. And we have Umbral Vanguard with the 7-star synergy, only with the 7 stars. So synergy. Oh, this is in Necropolis. Synergy champions in Necropolis gain plus 50 vengeance charges if all champions are present. I think that's the Necropolis itself charges. Let's jump in there real quick and double a check. I think that's what it should be though. Vengeance charges. Let's see here. Let's jump in game real quick. Vengeance charges. So many things here. Yeah. Right here. Defender starts with a number of vengeance charges equal to the attacker's challenger rating. So, in Necropolis, with all these synergies, we're just gonna be able to be in the fight longer. So that's, dude, that's great. But only if all champs are present. So it's like a full 5-man synergy team, or 4-man, I guess, with just the deaths. So Guillotine, their special one gets more. Oh my god. Special inflicts a non-stacking 150% neutralized passive for 15 seconds. Dude, I wonder if this was planned all along, or if they added it after so many people talking crap on Guillotine and her special one doing absolutely nothing. Still nothing in her base kit for it. Alright, Deathless King Groot, when attacked by an unblockable attack, spend 1 Fury buff to gain an unstoppable passive. That sounds really good. Vision, Personal Fury, max stack increased by +6, and their pause is increased by 5 seconds. Yeah, that sounds insane. What? Get 6 more Fury passives? And Shield, punishing the opponent's special or heavy attack grants a grit buff. Okay. Dude, oh my god. So, yeah, real quick, actually, let me pull up my whole Deathless team. I'll show you guys what I'm working with here. So, we got, I think I have every single Deathless up at a 7-star rank 2. I recently did King Groot. So they're all rank 2 right now. Let's just put in a pseudo Deathless team for now. There's our pseudo Deathless team. Let me put me out of the quest and then want to look at the team. Thank you. Yeah, I got everyone up at a rank 2 level right now. So I'm really excited. No, none of the Deathless are going to rank 3. Dude, the way I look at it, honestly, is like, let's say, you know, the entire power budget for the Deathless, okay? It's 100%. The entire budget of power for all 5 of these Deathless champions, right? Stick with me for a second here. To me, you know, it feels like maybe 31% of that total power budget was taken and given, or maybe even less, actually, less than that amount was taken and given to Guillotine, Vision, and King Groot. I feel like Deathless King Groot got a little bit more of that power budget, but still, like, Vision, Guillotine, and King Groot, they both just got a very small portion of that power budget. Like I said, I haven't played Deathless She-Hulk, so I can't speak on her or how good she's going to be yet. But it feels like Deathless Thanos just took like 69% of the entire power budget for all the Deathless to himself, if not more. Like, it just seems like this dude took all of the power budget for himself. And he looks insane. Because honestly, dude, Guillotine, Vision, King Groot, they have all been extremely mid, to be completely honest. Like, seriously, none of them are that good to me. Like no. So to finally have a good looking Deathless, man, like, it's long awaited. It is so long awaited. You know, I was in Vancouver about 14 months ago for the Battle Round Brawl and for the Kabam meetup and everything. You know, and that's when I first learned about this whole journey that we're going to be embarking on over the course of, you know, the next year plus. And And they never said anything about the regular Deathless champs, you know, not being good. They didn't say anything about that. But what they absolutely did say, I remember vividly that they said Deathless Thanos would be worth it. He would be really good. He would be a very, very meta-relevant champion. And he'd be absolutely worth the wait and worth all the effort and all the work. That is what Kabam promised 14 months ago in person to my face when I was there in their headquarters. I was in Kabam headquarters. So I have waited a long time for this, and I can say that Kabam absolutely made true on their promise for Thanos. They absolutely knocked it out of the park, dude. He looks so good. He is going to be my very first rank 4. None of these prior Deathless champions will be going up to even a rank 3 level. But Thanos will be going straight to rank 4. My first ever 7-star rank 4 champion will be Deathless Thanos, without a doubt. I'm going to be taking him to Sig 200, rank 4, everything. He's going to get any and everything. He's going to be getting my best relics. Speaking of best relics, the recommended ones are Gamora and Thor. So Thanos buffs are not guaranteed, and the Gamora relic can improve both his odds and the buff themselves. Yeah, I think Gamora is definitely going to be the best relic for him. Thor, Thanos gains a lot of Furies, and so he benefits from the bigger buff on the attributes of this relic. Sure, you can make the Furies bigger and better, but I much rather have the Furies appear more often and last longer, personally. I use the Gamora relic on my Hulkling, and I highly recommend it. The Furies last like so long, getting so much extra combos with them. So yeah, I think the Gamora relic's definitely going to be the way that I go. I'll definitely do some testing though. Maybe I'll make a whole dedicated video. What's the best relic for Deathless Thanos? Gamora or Thor or something else? Maybe I'll make that. Who knows? There might be a ton of Deathless Thanos content, man. There probably will be, because I have not been this excited about a champion maybe ever. Like, this is Deathless Thanos is the absolute first of his kind. There's never been another champion like him. You know, we've never had to spend a whole year building towards a champion. This is a brand new initiative, and I'm so happy to finally reap my rewards. The fruits of my labor for the last 14 months finally are gonna get those fruits. So yeah, guys, that's gonna go ahead and wrap it up for this Deathless Thanos video. What do you think about him? I want all your thoughts and feedback. What would you give him out of 10? If Onslaught is a 9.5 out of 10, what would you give Deathless Thanos? For right now, I give him like a 9, like a solid 9. I don't think he's quite on Onslaught level. Yeah, this is still very early. But I'm thinking like a 9 out of 10 right now. Like, I am very, very impressed. Really, really excited to see more. And yeah, really excited to hear what you guys are thinking about this and Deathless Thanos, and any type of content you want to see with him. Any ideas already, you know, let me know. But yeah, it's gonna go ahead and wrap it up for this video. And let me know if you guys want to see the ISO Fiend deep dive as well, and we can also jump into her Spotlight 2. Not gonna be nearly as in-depth as this video, but definitely check her out. But yeah, it's gonna go ahead and wrap it up for this video. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed, if you're excited for Deathless Thanos. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. If you want to see a lot of Deathless Thanos gameplay, live streams, the Korean challenges with him in Necropolis, all that good stuff, hit that subscribe button. We are aiming for 120,000 subscribers before the year 2025. And speaking of 2025, once we're in there, that's when we get Deathless Thanos. That's when the content's going to start going even crazier. So be on the lookout for that. You guys so much for all the support. Hope you have a great, wonderful day. Peace.